Look, if you insist on doing an intro, could you at least not go after low-hanging fruit in terms of jokes?
No, I never do. All you vegans and gluten intolerant folks are going to hate this game.
Cut.
Downtown Farmers Market is a delightful little tile laying game that lets you get ready to head down to the marketplace. While the trash men might disagree, quaint is the word here. Surface level aesthetic to endgame scoring is quaint. But what is it? Downtown Farmers Market has each player creating a 4x4 grid of tiles with items you might find at your local farmers market. Each turn you'll place one tile from the center market into your personal grid, trying to resolve as many of your 8 personal goals as possible, which consequently is 8 times more goals than I try to keep for my personal life. The game ends when everyone's grid is filled up. While this hardly seems like the type of game that needs a deep dive into the mechanisms for a short little review video, consider this your advanced screening of Avatar: The Way of Water, because we're diving in. There are 44 double-sided challenge tiles, so practically speaking there are 88 goals, which each player will use 8 random ones each game. At the start of the game, everyone is given 4 challenge tiles, which they can choose either side to create a row of 4 challenges. Then 4 more tiles are given to each player to create a column. What you're left with is the world's cutest introduction to Microsoft Excel, which in this financially driven world is a great tool to give any 7-year-old. You now have an X and Y axis, and please don't ask me which is which, but these goals dictate specifically how to earn points throughout the game. In order to earn the points listed on the goals, you first have to pay the piper, and in this case, he's not taking either cash or children, he specifically wants edible, marketable goods in extremely specific amounts and locations. 5 goods tiles are then flipped and placed in the center of the table for our marketplace, and the game begins. The starting player chooses a tile to place anywhere on the grid, but wait, that's not the end of their turn. In most cases, after the start player takes their turn, they then choose one other tile from the center marketplace and discard it from the entire game. It's no longer available. Depending on how many players are headed to the market, this secondary decision may be taken by no one, everyone, or just the starting player each round. After everyone's placed a tile in their adorable little spreadsheet, the starting player changes and the round repeats until all grids are filled and subsequently all tiles are gone from the potential market pool. At most, you're only ever given 2 decisions per turn. How do you help yourself? And how do you hurt everyone else? Limited decisions is sort of a hallmark of tile laying games. Grab a tile, place it down, easy peasy, and even easier because this particular game uses personal play areas, so you don't have to worry about Jimmy over there horning in on your bread action. At most, he's going to take what you need from the market, which might be annoying but not necessarily devastating in this instance. The fact that you're juggling 8 different goals, all of which cross other goals on the axis, sounds like a lot, but in the words of a mostly satisfied mattress customer, it's still comfortable. But even with it being comfortable, it's in no way boring. After some reflection, I couldn't help but feeling like I'd played the physical manifestation of a mobile puzzle game. Nice bright icons, not too difficult, but still engaging puzzle, and an almost small enough box to fit in my pocket. In the same way that mobile games are games of convenience, so is Downtown Farmers Market. I never felt unsatisfied in my plays. Quite the opposite, actually. Everything about it was easy to play, and while I love a good brain-burning tile layer, this resided just on the milder side of that. If Calico was Del Scorcho hot sauce, then this is simply the mild sauce. Both are delicious, but the one I use depends on the mood. And bear in mind, that doesn't make it any less of a Downtown Farmers Market is the wheat standing out from the chaff. It has a theme, art, and size that I found all worked swimmingly together. Like simple math, the sum is more than its parts. This game on paper sounds okay. In practice, it's more than okay. It's puzzly without compromising on accessibility. It's cute without being boring. It's simple without being generic. It's a game I enjoy, and a game that I enjoy recommending, so I'll do that right now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Feel free to find me pretty much anywhere on social media at Plumpy Thimble, in particular Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.